Hello everyone and welcome back to another Tip Tuesday. My name is Cassidy Reyes. I'm here in Clarksville, Tennessee at Sweet Home Realty and Property Management. This week, I thought that I would share with you guys some information I got back from people that I interviewed downtown, in the mall, and I just asked them to share a little bit of feedback about what they liked or what they didn't like about the realtors that they've worked with in the past. The feedback that I got was very interesting because some of it I actually expected to hear, but there were some things that I heard I did not expect to hear at all. Out of all the things that the people I interviewed did not like about working with their realtor, one thing kept coming up: lack of communication. One of the ladies I interviewed this last week told me that her real estate agent told her that he was just too busy to get back to her. I don't really know if I buy that. Personally, the broker that I work for is one of the busiest women I know, and she always responds in a timely manner. That's one of the things that I appreciate most about her is by her responding so quickly, it shows me that she values me, that she wants to get back to me and actually help me answer the questions that I have. Personally, when somebody tries to reach out to me, if I'm not able to talk to them right away, if I'm in the middle of a meeting or if I'm, at church or if I'm hanging out with my kids, I at least try to text the person back or even give them a really quick phone call and just say, hey, listen, this is what's going on. So to all of my future clients, I will respond. Another complaint that I heard from somebody was that their realtor did not disclose everything about the home to them. So when they moved into the home, they started realizing all of these little things that were wrong with it. A couple of things to say about that specific instance. First of all, as real estate agents, we are required by law to disclose everything that we know that could be wrong with the home. If we don't know about it, we can't tell you about it. So it kind of goes both ways. A lot of times the owners won't discuss all of that information with the realtor, and then that's on them. But if we know something that's wrong with the home, we are required to disclose that to you. One of the men that I interviewed at the mall communicated to me that he would have appreciated more client education. More specifically, he was talking about the idea that if there was something he really, really wanted in a home, and they found a home that they really liked, but it didn't have that one thing, maybe they could go up just a little bit in their budget in order to get that house that they like and make sure that it has that one thing that they really want as well. He mentioned the idea that if he just increased his budget a little bit more, he realized it would only increase it by $5 or $10 every month. So how true that is in your specific situation, I really don't know, but that is a really good thing to discuss with probably your mortgage lender. You could absolutely ask your realtor as well, but they'll probably defer you back to your lender because they're the people who are good with numbers. Because I know numbers a little bit and I've got some common sense and I can figure things out. But listen, I didn't get a degree in math. I don't do a ton of crunching. Crunching numbers. I can crunch. The gym. Get it? Yeah. So go to the people who had the education to get you the information that you need. Moving on. Okay, just kidding. Before I move on, I want to actually touch on that client education thing a little bit because I always appreciate client education. As an example, I'm sick. I go to the doctor's office. The doctor says you have shidda-bada-bada-itis. Okay, well that's cool, but what if I don't know what that means? I'm not gonna just take that and be like, okay, I have shidda-bada-bada-itis. I guess that's sure, I'll take this medicine for it and blah, blah, blah. I kind of want to know why I'm taking that medicine. What's the medicine going to do for me? What is shidda-bada-bada-itis? Just tell me a little bit more. Explain to me a little bit. And that's something that I want to be able to do for my clients. If you're going to come to me with a question, I want to be able to educate you into why I gave you a specific answer. If I don't know, I'm going to figure it out for you. If I don't know how to figure it out, I'm going to go to somebody who does know how to figure it out. If it's not my area of expertise, like crunching, I'm gonna send you to somebody who can crunch. The last thing I'm gonna say about negative realtor experiences is I have a neighbor who told me that she wishes that her agent would have walked around to the different rooms and shown the house to her instead of just saying, here, go ahead in, this is the house, just go ahead and look around, I'll be here if you have questions, whatever. Now, I know that people are different, and there's going to be people who are going to want to just kind of look around and have their agent be there if they need them. And then there's also going to be people like my neighbor who would like to be shown all the different rooms in the house. So what that feedback meant for me is I'm going to make sure and communicate with my client. Personally, I'm the type of person who's going to give you all the little details. If you get sick and tired of all the little details, just tell me. Be like, hey Cass, stop. And I'll stop. Otherwise, I'm just gonna make sure that you are aware of where we are in the process, and I'm gonna keep you updated with every single step along the way. So now just a few things about what people really appreciated about the realtors. My husband worked with a realtor here in town to buy our home. I actually had to stay back where we were previously stationed, and he came out here on his own, and she literally showed him like 24 houses in a day or something crazy like that. And he was here for 2 days. So each day she showed him that he looked like 50 houses, but she put her like heart and soul into making sure that he saw everything that he asked for. After we closed on the house, she brought us this little gift. It was like a welcome sign for the front door. She called us a year after and just, wanted to see how we were doing and say hi and catch up. It was just wonderful. I loved it. I loved the idea that she wanted to continue to be involved in our lives. From one of the ladies I interviewed this last week, she told me that she loved working with her realtor because she knew that her realtor had an in. She knew that she would probably hear about a house before she saw it on Zillow or Realtor.com or just a Google search or whatever. Or if she had a question about the community that she was looking to move to, the real estate agent lives there, so they're gonna know information about the community. Some other positive feedback that I heard from a woman last week is that her realtor took a genuine interest in not only her, but in her children. I've had experiences where I'll go into a store, or I'll go to even like a park, or I'll be meeting with some kind of business professional, and they will see me and they will see my kids, and then they look right at me and they talk to me the entire time, and I'm like, okay, cool. Like, I understand that like they don't get all the lingo that you're using, but I do have kids. I mean, they're right there. Like, can you just say hi to them? And then I'll also have experiences when I'm meeting with somebody and they say hello to me, and then literally, oh my gosh, I remember this one man got down to my boy's level and he was like, hi, how are you? How old are you? What's your name? To a mom, that means so much. I can't even tell you. What do you do with a drunken sailor? What can you do with a drunken sailor? What can you do with a drunken sailor early in the morning? If you're watching this on YouTube, thank you so much for visiting my channel and watching my video. If you feel like I have given you some good information, it's added value to your life, will you consider subscribing, liking the video, and perhaps even sharing it with some other people who you think might get some good knowledge in this video as well. That being said, I hope you learned something that you didn't know before, and I will catch you next Tuesday. Have a wonderful week. Bye-bye.